Here we are in the first round of the NBA playoffs. It's game one here in the West. With Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone. It's the Portland Trail Blazers and the Phoenix Suns. Take a look at the Suns. Starting out here at home, can they take the reins and grab the momentum?
Well, you want to protect home court. I mean, that's what you've worked all season long for, is to have the home court. And you certainly don't want to lose it in the first game. So getting it done here is important because this is the game that sets the tone perhaps for the series.
And it's the Suns to start out. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Roy and Batum filled the wings. Aldridge at the 4 and Oden at the 5 and Miller.
That's a smart play to take it right at him aggressively and pick up the blocking call.
Here's Turkle. Off the inbound pass. Kept alive. Another shot. Lopez with the bucket.
You can't forget about him when you're boxing out. That's what he does. He crashes the glass.
And here are the Trailblazers. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
This team really gave him a lot of trouble in the playoffs. A little bit of a surprise after a fairly easy season series.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to speak briefly with Coach Nate McMillan. He talked about how important this game is to them because if they let it get away, they'll have dug a hole for themselves that is very difficult to get out of. He'd much rather they're not forced to return to this building down a win already. Let's see if they can hang on, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Kept alive. And Batum kicks to Miller. Aldridge against Lopez. Batum for 3. Steve Nash with the rebound. Clark, they just got a little lackadaisical, I thought, when it came time to meet up again in the playoffs.
Well, you know what, Kevin? Sometimes that happens when you have a team's number early. You get a little overconfident, a little comfortable. You have it all year long and can match up well with them in the playoffs, but you have to play them harder than you did during the regular season. It's a different game, regular season to playoffs.
So different, you're right.
Kevin, you can't rest or blink at all on him. He's a dangerous scorer, and you have to know where he is at all times.
Now, here's Nash. The dump off. Lopez, a screen on Roy. 4 on the clock. Richardson the pass to Lopez. The shot is off, and the Blazers the other way. Oden with the ball. Pass to Aldridge. For 3, Roy. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
Here's Nash. And here's Turkoglu. Back to Nash. Warwick in the posts. Aldridge is covering. Oden, and the rebound handled.
The D didn't respect him from that distance, and now we know why.
Roy passes to Oden. Batum for 3. Scooped up. Kicks to Roy. Tipped. Aldridge, the pass to Roy. Here's Miller. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Nash. Hits the left of the rim and gets the friendly bounce. Nash has got his first 2 points of the night. Pass to Miller. Aldridge, the pass to Oden. Aldridge. Lopez covering. A shot by Batum. No good. The Suns leading. Turkoglu. No good on the baseline J. Now Batum. Miller outside. Outside Roy. Pass to Oden. Lopez is there. Miller outside. Clock at 4. For 3. A shot by Batum. No good. Here comes Steve Nash. Takes it up. That ball's in on the layup coming off the feed.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Now here's Roy, trailing by 4. And here's Batum. Pass to Odin. Here's Roy. Ulrich, defended by Nash. Roy, that's a two-pointer. Portland, no good that time either.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jump.
And he slams it home. Here's the replay on the Spike Slam Cam.
Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
Here's Miller, still looking to get on the scoreboard. Now Batum, the three, that's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Here's Nash, it's a three-point game. Jump-off pass, here's Warwick. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
You absolutely have to make the defense respect you there, Kevin. He was wide open and couldn't drill it.
Odin kicks to Miller. Pass to Roy. Batum with the three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. It's all tied in Phoenix. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center. Close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Here is Miller. Jay Rich and Hill are the wings. Warwick is out there with Channing Frye and Nash. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Excellent defense, and the steal earns them a quick bucket in transition.
Portland trailing here. Pass to Campbell. Roy from outside, and that one's good. Roy's got his second bucket of the night.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
Richardson against Roy. Now here's Nash. Just 4 to shoot. Deflects the pass. Behind the arc. That's good. Nash has got 7.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in it.
Aldridge, no luck. So it's Phoenix now. Nash with it. He's got 7. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And that one falls for Nash.
We've seen Nash getting it done. He's got 8 points, then he's buried 1 three-pointer in the course of this game. He's simply taken over this game.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Phoenix. Rogic comes in for Jason Richardson. Dante Cunningham's checked in for the Trailblazers. Bayless comes in for Andre Miller. Here is Bayless. Here's Matthews. The 3 won't fall. Suns leading by 4. Here's Dudley. Goes up. It's blocked. About 3.5 minutes left in the second. Deflected. And here are the Suns now. 4-point game. Pass to Nash. Here's Dragic. Blocked. Nash with it. And here is Dudley. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Outside Aldridge. It's dumped off. Here is Bayless. Aldridge a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Bayless's shot is off.
An outstanding pick there, and he still couldn't get the basket. Next time he gets a look that good, he's got to make it count. Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
Here is Bayless. The Suns getting the bucket. Here's Nash. Drops in the breakaway layup. Nash has got 11.
No prettier shot than the finger roll. Smooth and beautiful. It's a joy to see.
To end the drought, a shot's good from Bayless.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the three.
Nash outside. Now Dudley jacks up the triple. Cunningham corrals the miss inside.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
Here is Bayless. Back to Canby. Shoots from the corner, and Bayless with the basket. The assist by Canby. He has 5.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Phoenix making some changes. Lopez comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Richardson in for Steve Nash. Portland also making some changes. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Canby. Batum comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Roy in for Dante Cunningham. Here's Lopez. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, he was wide open for a reason. The D was just begging for him to attempt that shot.
Bayless. Batum for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's been stroking it from long range all game long. Actually, most of his points have come from beyond the arc.
Here's Dragic. Hill dishes to Lopez. And again, it's the Suns missing.
The defense read the scouting report, and they're going to sag off of him. He's just not a threat from out there.
Richardson against Roy.
You know, he can make a few from out there, but the defense seemed unconcerned by him pulling up. They were giving him all sorts of room.
Roy is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Hakeem Ward, he's checked in for Hill. Turkoglu comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Nash in for Goran Dragic. Then for the Trailblazers, Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Roy. Cunningham comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Andre Miller has subbed in for Jared Bayless. And here are the Trailblazers following the miss by Steve Nash. Miller outside and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Great anticipation.
It's hard to make a pinpoint pass from that far away. He couldn't get a hold of it.
So the clock runs out with the score.
Welcome, everyone, to HP at the... We've seen these two lead their way for their teams in scoring tonight. We'll see what they've got.
Well, it's been a tight game as we enter the second half. Both teams going at it. Here's Roy. He has 6. On the floor for Portland. Miller and Roy are in the backcourt. Aldridge at the 4 and Oden at the 5. For the lead, and it's Miller missing. 11 points in the game. And it's Miller picking him up. From the wing, and that's good for 2. And the Suns lead by 2. So it's Portland now, trailing by 2. Batum with the ball from downtown, and that one's good. He's got 15.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Poked away.
Make the easy pass. That's what happens when you don't.
Here's Aldridge. Takes it up. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. You got to stop the layup there. Make him earn his points from the line.
And that one misses. That's off as well. So he misses both. Pass to Roy. Miller outside. Back to Roy. From downtown. No good. And Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Turkoglu. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Turkoglu's got his second basket of the game. Here's Miller looking for his first bucket of the game. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Back to Miller. And here's Batum. Takes a three. Roy is on it.
Well, the bad shooting continues for them to start this half.
Now Turkoglu. Let's go with a three. And that one's good. Turkoglu's got his third bucket of the night.
They have clearly come out here with something to prove.
Oden passes to Roy. To the wing. Batum for three. Kept alive. It's tipped.
The defense anticipated the kick out the whole time.
Here's Turkoglu. Scooped up. And here's Nash outside. Cannot hit. Trailblazers trail by 4. And Batum kicks to Roy. Richardson against Aldridge. The three. Richardson, no luck. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And I love the unselfishness. It's a joy to watch.
Aldridge, the pass to Roy. Here's Miller. Portland, no good that time either.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Here's Warwick from inside, and the Suns miss again. The Blazers on offense, 4-point game. Miller kicks to Aldridge. Behind the arc, Roy misses.
Right now being held without a point in this quarter. Goose egg. Really struggling to find any kind of open looks. He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Miller, the pass to Oden. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Oden. Dumps it off. Will it go? And Batum is good for 3. He's got 18.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
And the Suns call time. Some changes for Phoenix. Channing Fries checked in for Lopez. And it's Dragic in for Jason Richardson. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Cunningham comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Turkoglu with it, defended by Batum. Dragic, and good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu. And the Suns lead by 5. So it's Portland now, trailing by 5. Nash outside. Lays it in off the breakaway. Nash has got 15 points.
Oh my goodness, nobody stopped the ball. The D made that much too easy for him.
Here's Batum, defended by Turkoglu. Kept alive. Lets loose for 3. Was shot by Batum, no good. Suns leading by 7. And here's Nash. He's got 15. Connects from in close. He's got 17. Miller kicks to Roy. Fires the 3. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. And here comes Nash. He's got 17. Miller gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul. Here's Hill. Fry, that's for 2. Kept alive. And the third quarter is over, and a good finish looks to be in store for all of us. A fantastic game from Steve Nash in this one.
Yeah, it might not look up.
Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Let's go to Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. Well, it was the stretch by the Suns that garners the Sprite Spark today. They went on that offensive tear in the first quarter, and they haven't looked back, guys.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
Suns leading by 6. Here's who Alvin Gentry's going with. Earl Clark is out there with Hill. Then there's Jared Dudley. Then there's Dragic and Fry. Hill, no good. The Blazers on offense. 6-point game. Aldridge, the pass to Camby. It's one-on-one. Dudley's shot is good. And the Suns lead by 8.
Their game plan is to push the break, and it sure has worked so far. They're running circles around the defense.
Here's Bayless. A missed 3.
The defense hasn't let him get too many clean looks in this game. He's having trouble getting it done at the offensive end here, and I think you've got to credit the defense. He has almost supernatural bouncing ability. He can bounce right out of the building.
Only a handful of players have that kind of athleticism, Clark. Oden dishes to Bayless. He's off from 3.
He's been AWOL this quarter. When his team is down and in need of some scoring from him, he hasn't shown up.
It's blocked. And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 10. Now Camby. Here's Matthews, and he nails the triple.
Boy, there's been no answer for the three-point shot this half. They've dominated from behind the arc.
Dragic with it. Here's Clark. Scooped up high and down hard.
He was never going to let anyone else near that rebound. That was his ball from the word go.
You know, he doesn't waste any time, turn the rebound into 2 points just like that.
Well, he worked so hard to get it, he should score it.
Here's Bayless. Can't get it to go, and Phoenix will take it the other way.
I think they're going to need a little bit more from him if they want to get a win here. They've got to get a contribution from him to make that happen.
Clark, that's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Here is Bayless. 2:46 left in the fourth. Back to Camby. Here is Bayless. Here's Matthews, and that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. They cut the lead to 8.
Kevin, when you're defending a great shooter like that, you got to smell his breath. You got to be right on top of him.
And the Suns call time here. They're in front by 8. 2:34 left in the game. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He's happy with how they've been playing, saying, hey, they had their chance, but this is our time. We're going to win this game and take the series lead for good. He got them pretty fired up as they left the huddle, Kevin.
So both teams making some changes here. Batum with the 3. The shot misses. And it's the Suns taking it the other way.
You can simply tell, Kevin, I mean, they want the ball.
Oh, and the jam by Richardson.
Boy, he's such a powerful finisher, Kevin.
Well, it's almost a sure thing when he gets in that close, Clark.
A clear path? You don't want to get in the way of this fella.
Oh, no, he's cleared for landing every time. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're losing by 12. 1:59 left in the fourth. Tito Turkoglu's checked in for the Suns. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Chris Miller. Roy comes in for Dante Cunningham. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Jared Bayless. Miller kicks to Matthews. Miller defended by Nash. Batum with the ball. Here's Aldridge. Shoots it up. And it's Miller missing.
He's really struggled to get into any kind of comfortable flow here. 0 points this quarter, and he really doesn't look like himself out there. With a comfortable lead, they should be able to finish this one off.
The Blazers on offense. It's a 14-point game. Batum for 3. Kept alive. Goes back up. Shot's good. 20 points for him. Here's Nash. 1:22 left in the game. Here's Warwick. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. And the Suns lead by 14.
No question that they've been the better offensive team so far. The execution has been flawless.
And here's Batum. From deep. Scooped up.
So far, it's been a challenge. He's been unable to get it going here in the fourth.
Aldridge is tagged with the reach. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Nash. And here's Richardson. Goes up and laid up and in.
Right on the verge of victory now. They don't need much more than to just take care of the basketball.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 16. 49 seconds left to the fourth. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now Batum, stolen away.
Well, Kevin, he's starting to pile up the turnovers here in the second half. He's certainly not handling the ball as well as he was early on.
Kept alive. Childress gets the bucket.
With this double-digit margin, very little can be done to make this a contest now.
And here we go with Andre Miller. Here's Batum. Puts up the tray. Fry gets the board inside.
He's having a very poor half from long range. He can't find the net from there, and the defense knows it.
Bradley with it. Now Childress. Beyond the arc. But they get it back.
When you don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA Western Conference